What's up, Murfreesboro? Hey, I get asked this quite often. Hey, how's real estate? Hey, Tony, how's the market? Are homes still falling off the shelf? Well, let me start by clarifying that this market that we're in right now is actually a brand new market. I'll tell you why here in a moment. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a stat that really should seem baffling to you. And then I'll tell you what it means for great people like yourself, right? So, yeah, hey, right now we're in a brand new market, which means, well, if we're in a new market, then there was an old one. So what was the old market? Well, old is the time of 2020, 2021. Remember that? Where homes were just getting 20 offers in just 2 hours on the market. So that was, unfortunately, that's not what we're currently experiencing. That was the old market. Well, we're in a new market today. And that's something that you have to know if you're a buyer, a seller, or an investor, all right? And maybe you know, but a lot of that change was caused this past spring with the heavy rise in interest rates, all right? So this cut out the buying power of just so many home buyers. And now homes are lasting on the market a lot longer. And well, there's just more homes out there in general right now on the market. So how many more homes are there available right now? Well, thanks for asking. I'm glad you asked. Well, here's a great example of what I'm talking about. So in my office, there's this phenomenal agent. His name is Richard Lewis. He is awesome. And Richard, about every Monday, most Mondays, he does this service for us by reporting some of the statistics about what the market activity was during that previous week. And so here's a little snapshot of what he told us back in February when we were still in that old market that we were talking about. All right, so here's what he said. Do you see that number? That says that in February there were 123 active listings and 53 coming soon. So that, friends, is not a lot of inventory, all right? That's a great example of why there were so many bidding wars on houses. But keep in mind, that was the old market, all right? That's not what we're currently in. Like we said, in April and May, interest rates went up. And now, right now, would you care to guess how many homes are on the market currently today? Well, think about it. We were at 123 last February. So where are we now? Well, I did a search for homes available in Rutherford County last night. Here's what popped up. You see that? Yes, 987 homes on Realtracks. They wouldn't even let me see all of them because it's just too many for their computer. So that's actually 8 times what was available from last February. All right, that's nuts. That's crazy. So all of that, this is a great reason why this is a new market. All right, so it's very clearly different. So what does it mean for you? If you're a buyer, you're actually in a great spot. Sure, interest rates are high, but you have a ton of negotiating power right now. I mean, maybe you could try to get the seller to pay for some of your closing costs now. You couldn't do that before. Obviously, you're going to get inspections. That's great. But maybe you could give the seller or negotiate in for that seller to give you some closing costs for you to pay down your mortgage rate even. That would be really smart. And then your payment would be less and your home would be a lot more affordable. Or let's say, you may not be a buyer. Maybe you're a seller. And so here's some things you really need to know if you're a seller. So first, now's not the time to reach for that grand high price that you think maybe you can get for your home. No, I would say now is really a better time to be realistic about the true value of your home probably is. So look at what's sitting on the market at the current price range you're in, and then actually look at what is selling. So don't look back to March or April at some grand price that your neighbor got, because again, that market doesn't really apply to you right now. That was the old market. Now we're in the current one, all right? So second thing to keep in mind is, now is not the time really to try and go cheap. If you try to cut corners right now with either prepping your home, cleaning, especially the marketing of your home, you're likely going to pay for it tenfold in the long run. I know it makes sense to be cheap now or try and save expenses now, but you're going to pay for it. So don't hire an agent who's just going to put a sign in the yard. That's a huge disservice to you. The realtor you hire should be doing high quality professional photos, video marketing, mail marketing, calling agents in the area, working relationships, and fighting every second to get you top dollar for your home, all right? If you hire a discount agent, are you really going to get that kind of service? I would say probably not. So please keep that in mind. So, all right, there you go. Hey, that was an update for August of 2022. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or you need guidance with your next buying or selling decision, I certainly love to help you. My number is 615-815-4283. Can't wait to hear from you.